Hello everyone, today I am participating in a DTIYS contest. This contest is set up by another YouTuber, Hershey Draws. I will leave her link in the iCard for you to check her out. Now, the drawing that I have to draw in my style is of a bunny girl, and she looks really excited in the actual picture, but I was going to draw her in a different pose than what was in the picture, because that picture only showed from her torso up, and I wanted to show more of a full body pose with it. And since she looked excited in the original, I thought I could make her look really excited in the picture that I draw. So here I was just drawing the girl just jumping for joy sort of thing. And in the end, it kind of looked more like a superhero pose when I look at it again. But honestly, still technically an excited pose though. So still technically an excited pose, just also a superhero pose at the same time. So, something else that mainly happened thanks to the reference picture being just an upper body picture is that I didn't really know what the outfit was for the rest of it, so I just kind of gave her some pants and shoes, just something pretty normal. And for the facial features, I tried to keep that pretty similar as well. So I was thinking about whether to give the character some fuller lips, but in the end just decided against it. And I'm not sure if it was because of the angle or just because it doesn't look as great in my cartoony style, but I just, in the end, decided not to do that. So, here I'm just trying to figure out what I should do about the face, mainly because I'm trying to have her face be at a higher angle or not, and honestly, I think I may need some more work on that, on whether I should do more with upper angles, as that was kind of confusing in this video, as you may see. But anyway, after I sorted that out, I went to the hair, and the hair, I was trying to make that have more flowy dynamics, because she's jumping in the air, right? So her hair is going to be affected by that as well, not just her clothing. So here you could just see I had her hair very flowy. And here I drew in the bunny ears. Now there wasn't anything that special about me drawing in the bunny ears. I just mainly wasn't sure about how I should draw the bunny ears when her head is tilted at the angle that her head's in. I just mainly kept them the same way I would draw them if her head wasn't tilted. So, yeah. And again, nothing all that special, just drew in the main shape and made sure to show where the outside of her ear ends and where the inside begins, and mainly just left it at that. And here is where I drew in her shoes. Now her shoes I mainly left at regular sneakers, just drew in the sole, not the sole, the sole's on the inside, but you know, the ending of the shoe that you can see at the front, and then the shoelaces, and then I was pretty much done with that. And then once the sketch is done, I start to do the line art. Now the line art is pretty much the same as I always do, just thicker line art on the outside, thinner line art on the inside of the drawing. And I had a pretty fun time drawing in the hair, just kind of showing where all of the flowy dynamics is with her hair. And for the forehead, I kind of made a slight mistake with the line art, but it was easy to fix. And the clothing folds were also pretty fun to do the line art for. Since I had a lot of folds in a lot of places, it was just really fun to show that with my fine liners. It was really fun. And the pants and shoes, I also made a slight mistake, but again, easily fixable. So then I finally started going in with marker once I was done with the line art. And I started with the skin first. And the skin, I was trying to keep relatively similar skin tone to what was in the original drawing. But I don't think I had a marker that was close enough to what was in the actual video. So I just tried to get the closest marker that there was. And the hair I might have made a little bit darker than what was in the video, but I still think that it looks pretty good overall. I used 3 markers. One was for the highlights, another one was for just the main hair in general, and then another one was for shading. So that was also pretty cool. I added in white gel pen later, just to kind of make it look really shiny. Then I moved on to the ears, and the ears, I think, ended up being the lightest thing in the drawing at this point. And I was trying to keep them to a similar shade as with a lot of these things in this video, but then they ultimately ended up being too light, so you'll see I have to change that later. And here I did the eyes, and I did really nice blending between a purple and a yellow, which I think looks really cool. So then I went on to doing the, I don't know what you call that, like shirt, sweater, I don't know, but again, I was trying to keep it to a similar color, and I think I ultimately ended up with a color that was similar in the end. So with that, the piece is done. Now, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. That would be greatly appreciated. And with that, I hope you have a magnificent day, and I will see you all later.